The Rock spent 20 years building the perfect image, and now the internet thinks the whole thing was carefully manufactured. For almost 20 years, didn't just become famous, he became untouchable. The motivational posts, the impossible workouts, the $7 in my pocket story repeated so many times it became mythology. The Rock wasn't selling movies anymore. He was selling himself. And for years, people completely bought it until the image started cracking. Not with one giant scandal, with patterns, stories from film sets about constant lateness, reports claiming entire productions had to shift around his schedule, whispers that the version of the Rock fans saw online wasn't the same person people dealt with behind the scenes. At first, most people ignored it, because when someone controls their image that well, the truth sounds fake. Then, Black Adam happened. This wasn't supposed to be just another superhero movie. The Rock spent months acting like he was about to rebuild the entire DC universe around himself, not join it, control it. But when the movie failed to hit expectations financially, the internet noticed something strange. Instead of quietly moving on, he started defending the numbers publicly. Profit projections appeared online. Critics immediately pointed out the marketing costs were missing. And suddenly, fans started asking a question nobody used to ask about The Rock. If the movie really won, why does this feel like damage control? That's when everything came back at once. The old steroid admission interview resurfaced. The Maui donation backlash exploded again. Even harmless old posts started getting analyzed differently. Because once people question the image, they question everything. And then Venice happened. New photos dropped from the 2025 Venice Film Festival. The Rock looked dramatically smaller, leaner, almost unfamiliar. He said the transformation was for a role. Maybe it was. But the internet barely focused on the weight loss itself. What people really saw was the illusion finally breaking. Because the muscles were never the important part. They were proof of the character he spent 2 decades creating. The unstoppable guy, the disciplined machine, the man who always controlled the narrative. Until suddenly, he couldn't anymore. And that's why this moment feels bigger than a celebrity controversy. For the first time in 20 years, people aren't looking at The Rock like a superhero. They're looking at him like a brand. And once that switch happens online, it almost never switches back. What do you think? Has The Rock changed, or is the internet finally seeing him differently? Comment your opinion below. And share this with a friend who used to be a huge Rock fan.